Sabes que debería estar contigo. Sabes que no creo que te haya gustado.
Hello my lovely fanders and welcome back to a brand new video. Welcome back to a brand new travel guide. In this series I talk about my favorite destinations and the hotspots that you absolutely can't miss out on going to. And today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite destinations in Europe, and that is Alicante. Alicante is a very special place for me because this is the city that my grandma used to go to when she was younger, and unfortunately she passed away in 2018. And then after that, me and my grandpa decided to go there together to figure out what she loved so much about the city, to make new memories together. And we have been there together 3 times so far. I've enjoyed our journeys so much, and throughout our travels we have discovered so many beautiful places. So yeah, I cannot wait to show you guys everything that I love about this city. And we're starting off with my #1 favorite place in Alicante. I mean, some people say save the best for last, but I just want to give you guys the best possible thing right at the start of this video. I don't understand why not more people talk about this. This is Parc El Palmeral. If you want a break from the busy city life and you want a tranquil, peaceful day in nature, then this is all you need. Imagine thousands of palm trees. Yeah, that's right. Thousands of palm trees, waterfalls, birds, cats, the most beautiful environment, and the best part, it's only a 10 to 15 minute drive away from the city center. And then after that Uber drive, you arrive in paradise. It's unbelievable. When me and my grandpa went there on our last trip, there was actually a school bus, and there were so many children that were there playing, but they were not screaming whatsoever. Like anywhere in the Netherlands that would have been so different, because it would have been this whole ordeal. But no, these children, they just left their school bus, whether it was a field trip for them or maybe they do this every single day during their break period. I like to imagine the latter, because how amazing would that be? Imagine that you are a Spanish child and that's just your break time from school. That's your playground, this park. That's insane, right? But those children, they were all so joyfully playing around, not screaming, not making any loud noises, just being there, not on phones or whatever, just being one with nature. That was such a precious moment to see. And then the teachers, they all gathered in this little cafeteria that is there, and this is the best place, you guys, because the prices there are so cheap, way cheaper than in the city center of Alicante. And this is the perfect place to just grab a drink, grab a bite. You can have fries or any fried snack, but you can also get an ice cream, and that's what I like to do. It's so nice there. And the best part about the cafeteria is that the staff is so extremely friendly as well. So I now arrived at the little cafe. It's near the entrance of the park, and I just looked it up, and apparently there are 7,000 palm trees here. That is so insane. I looked it up on the Alicante tourism website, but yeah, it is crazy how beautiful it is. And there are so many different birds. There are even turtles. I didn't see them this time, but I was here 3 years ago as well, and back then I saw the turtles and they were so cute. And also beautiful flowers, hibiscuses, all kinds of different plants, different stones, and obviously the waterfalls, which I enjoyed so much to be there, also because we chose the perfect day. It's so hot right now. As you can see, this park is definitely worth a day trip, especially because it's so close to the city center. So if you're staying anywhere near the city center of Alicante, you need to go there. And even if you're staying further away, it's worth the drive, guys. And speaking about where to stay, this last time me and my grandpa decided to stay in San Juan because we wanted to stay close to the beach. The hotel that we chose is called Port Hotel Alicante, and it's in walking distance of the beach of San Juan and just a short drive with the Uber to the city center. But we wanted something a little bit more peaceful, more quiet, and this is in a really quiet neighborhood. There's literally nothing there. It's situated near a road, but there wasn't a lot of traffic, so no noise complaints there. But yeah, it was just a really nice area. Also, if you're traveling with children, there are multiple different rooms you can book in that hotel. You also have rooms with a balcony, but naturally those are a little bit more expensive. We didn't have a balcony room, and we stayed in the so-called older part of the hotel, but no complaints here because we actually really enjoyed our room and it was so spacious. So let me show you what it looks like. Let's do a little room tour. Okay, my loves, we just arrived and this is Port Hotel Alicante, and this is our beautiful bathroom. Toilet is right here with a nice big mirror, and this is the shower. And then you walk in, we already put our suitcases here. And what was so amazing was that I asked for assistance for my grandpa. And the people here at the airport of Alicante, they were so sweet and they helped us all the way from the plane. We went in a special vehicle, and then afterwards they also brought us to the baggage claim and helped us into the taxi. So props for all the workers at Alicante airport. And this is the bed, and then obviously the fridge. We also have an extra bed here and the couch. And then this is our view, some trees, palm tree. And on the other side, we have a view of that pool over there. They already put some water here for us, which is amazing because I'm so thirsty. And I think we will head out straight away because obviously we haven't had dinner yet. And I really want to eat something. So yeah, but this was the hotel room tour. So the hotel actually has two pools. There's one big pool downstairs, and it's really beautiful. Also next to the breakfast area, so if you're having breakfast, you have this beautiful view of the pool. Speaking about breakfast, this is what the breakfast looked like. So extremely amazing. Definitely one of the best breakfast buffets I've had in a hotel, and especially because this hotel was not super expensive. So definitely worth your money just for this breakfast buffet because yeah, we ate a lot. And as you can see, there's so many options, so it was definitely hard to not eat too much. And yeah, me and my grandpa really enjoyed it. And then back to the pools. So there's that main pool that you can look at whilst you have breakfast, and then there's also a rooftop pool. It's upstairs, and that one is actually heated during the off season, so that's perfect because we were there in March of this year, and obviously March, you know, it's still a little bit chilly, but I was so proud of my grandpa because he actually went in the heated pool even though it was a little bit chilly outside, and we enjoyed that so much. And to be able to see him swim like that and enjoy it so much, definitely a moment to cherish. Moments like this, that is really what makes life worth living, in my opinion. Spending quality time with your family whilst you can. So we just enjoyed that one last delicious breakfast again. I'm now standing outside in front of the hotel. This is what it looks like, this beautiful garden with all the palm trees, almost as beautiful as yesterday in the palm tree park. And do you guys hear that? The birds chirping. Like I mentioned, the hotel is located near the beach of San Juan. And this beach is actually very special because it has several colorful lifeguard houses that are inspired by this Art Deco style. So it almost looks identical to Miami, especially because this one lifeguard house that I'm showing you right now is opposite of the McDonald's. So it looks like you're in the US, but you're in Alicante. And these lifeguard houses are designed by an artist called Antonio Martinez Esteban. And they turn this beach into something that you would normally definitely not see in Spain. Like I said, it looks like the USA, it looks like Miami Beach. So if you like those vibes, definitely go here. Even if that's not really your vibe, it's just nice to look at it and see it. Even if it's just for one day, just relax by the beach and enjoy these artworks. In this area, you can also find multiple souvenir shops, and if you've been watching my videos, then you know already that that is one of my favorite things to do whenever I travel. It's just so much fun. So yeah, let me take you guys along with me because this is the highlight of every single holiday. I know it's cheesy, but I love those cheesy items. Every time I travel, I just need to bring back something that reminds me of my trip. Okay, I'm in my favorite souvenir shop one last time. I just cannot get over how adorable everything is. I mean, these graters or scrapers, however you call them, the one with the evil eye is so gorgeous. And also these bowls. Look at their magnet collection. It's huge. I only allow myself to buy one magnet per holiday, and I already bought one this trip of Alicante and one of Tabarca because that is a different destination. But this one, look at it with the flowers. Also very gorgeous. And obviously all those anklets. I wish I could get them all. But right now I'm just gonna get a nail clipper for my grandpa, and my mom wanted some chewing gum, but she wanted Orbit. I don't think they have it here. Call me crazy, but that is literally one of my favorite activities to do whenever I'm on holiday. Just go and browse the souvenir shops. And yeah, I really wanted to go one more time just to say goodbye. I don't know why it's always so hard for me to say goodbye to places, even though I know that I will probably be coming back and I will also be going to Ibiza very soon. But it's just because I love traveling so much, and there's nothing that I love more than taking you guys along with me. Then we spoke about the lifeguard houses, that art project, and if you love art, then I have another recommendation for you, and it's MACA. It's the Museum of Contemporary Art, and it's located in the city center of Alicante. I've been there multiple times, and they have a mix of permanent and temporary exhibitions. It's really, really nice, and the best part, it is completely free. So definitely worth checking out. And also good to note, it is wheelchair accessible. My grandpa is not in a wheelchair, but he has trouble walking and he cannot climb stairs. So for him, it was really important that there were elevators, and those were available. It has, I think, 3 floors if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you can also bring elderly people there. And then now, if you're watching this video, you're probably like, where are the food hotspots? Obviously I spoke about the breakfast buffet, but you guys need to eat when in Alicante, and the food is so good there. So after visiting the museum, I highly recommend to go further down into the city center, go to the port area of Alicante, and there you will find Samoa. This is overlooking the water. It's so beautiful. You can see the boats pass by, and they have such delicious drinks, mocktails, cocktails here. The vibes are immaculate, always the best music, a lot of energy here because it is a real hotspot in the city. Amazing bites, and the best part is this location, the views, and it's right next to Explanada de España. So if you want a day full of sightseeing, this is a good point to have a little break, catch your breath, and relax a bit in the sunshine. And then very close to that is the Melia Hotel, and now I haven't stayed there, but I do have a recommendation inside the Melia Hotel, and it's Bribona. It's a little restaurant, and if you want to grab lunch, this is the place to be. Now they do an amazing burrata salad. Wow, this was one of the best salads I've ever had, and it looks so simple, but it had pomegranate seeds and the vegetables. It was just so nice. It was made with courgette. I can't really describe it because if I describe it, it doesn't do it justice, but trust me on this, guys, it was divine. And then they also have multiple desserts here, but my favorite are these torrijas, and torrijas are actually a Spanish traditional dessert, traditionally eaten with Easter. And if you love caramelized anything, then this is your jam, especially because it also comes with ice cream. It's the perfect sweet treat after a hot day, and then also in combination with these fruits and ice cream, so good. And the service there is also really good. And then last but not least, if you want to take a day trip from Alicante and you want to go to a peaceful paradise, I highly recommend to go to the island of Tabarca. You can go there by ferry from Alicante, and I actually spoke about it in my previous travel guide. I have a whole entire video just about Tabarca because I wanted to dedicate a full video to it. The island is just so beautiful, so I didn't just want to put it at the end of this. I had so much that I wanted to say about it, so definitely watch that one if you feel like taking a day trip. Highly recommend it. It was my favorite part of my entire trip. Yeah, definitely together with the park. I think that those are 2 hotspots you cannot miss. Even if you don't take any of my other recommendations that I mentioned in the video, go to those 2 places. It's definitely worth it. Also, especially for the beaches on Tabarca, they're really small beaches, but it's just so nice, and like I said, so peaceful, so perfect to relax. The beach in the city center of Alicante is very, very busy all year round. Doesn't matter if it's winter time, there are always people there. Another more quiet beach that you can go to closer to the city center is Albufeira, but yeah, the last time I was there, the beach wasn't as nice, and it's a little bit, I don't know, weird, because where I'm from in the Netherlands, we're very used to, okay, you have a restaurant and it opens and it closes at the same time every single day, or they're just opening times online available, and you know, they stick to that. But in Albufeira they don't really do that. So there is a small beach restaurant there, but the opening times, it's not always very clear when they want to open, and sometimes they open, sometimes they don't. But it is a good recommendation if you want to take a break from the city but don't want to do a full day trip, because it's so close. It's literally like a 5-minute drive from the city center of Alicante. But yeah, those were my recommendations for today. Let me know if you want any more city guides, travel guides for more destinations, because yeah, traveling is my greatest passion in life. So I have so much that I want to tell you about all my favorite hotspots. So let me know if you want to see more of these, and then I want to thank you all so much for watching. Bye bye, love you loads.
Sabes que yo haciéndome a preguntar mis pensamientos.